As an individual ages, their ability to live in their own home may decrease for a variety of reasons. These individuals and their family members may wonder what options are out there for their loved ones, and more importantly, what other services are offered under one roof.
So today we've got Marketing Director Kelsey Shoneman from Edgewood and Care Coordinator for Therapy Services, Corey Walden. To both of you, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
So let's just start with Edgewood quickly. I know many people know who you are, but for those that don't, what are you guys all about?
Yeah, so we're senior living here in Fargo, and you know, kind of coming into what we're going to talk about, Edgewood really focuses on bringing everything under one roof. We've really seen our residents can become more independent longer. You know, they were in their home and having to rely on everybody to take them out here and there, and now coming under one roof, you know, they're able to come to our coffee shop. They're able to go to chapel and movie theater and fitness center and their hair salon, and they're becoming independent on their own. And now something that's new for us is our therapy. So now we have a therapy room, and Corey's going to talk a little bit about therapy and what that really is.
Yeah, so it's great that we have therapy as another resource, you know, in the community, not just for Edgewood, but for the community as well. But therapy is often misunderstood, and it's so common for people to think that they only need therapy when they have a setback in life, like a surgery, a fall, for when we're talking about the geriatric population, or maybe a prolonged illness, where we really want to educate people that the preventative side and the maintenance side of therapy is what we want to educate and say that, you know, we want to get you into therapy to prevent that fall, to prevent that illness and that kind of thing. So that's kind of where adding therapy to Edgewood has really been great for our residents as well as the community as well.
I mean, it's huge in senior living to be able to add those preventative things because we're keeping residents longer and we're keeping them really independent by preventing falls. So it's great to have it under our roof, because even me in marketing or our maintenance or our executive director can see these little things. You know, we're by no means therapists, but we can see these little things that are happening with our residents, like, hey, she's not really sitting up, you know, like she normally does, or hey, she's walking a little bit slower than she normally does, and we're able to just walk right down the hall and, you know, let Corey know, hey, something's off, something's up. Could you do a free therapy screening for this resident? And oftentimes they're able to catch something that maybe they wouldn't have caught if they were living in their home, and they're able to go in and get that free therapy screening right down the hall and prevent something that could have, you know, put them in the hospital.
And harder to skip that therapy appointment. Sometimes people don't really think they need, even talking preventative, but even after the fact when you know you need it, a lot of times they're like, I just don't want to go out just to go do my PT.
Yeah, now it's just right down the hall. You know, they don't have to drive across, you know, in this bad weather. We're right down the hall. We see them every day. We talk to them. We're not just their therapists. We're involved in their everyday life. So it's a lot easier to create that relationship and, you know, be one with them. As well as create that coordination of care that we have. You know, we work with our clinical staff every day. We're talking. We have meetings every day from our leadership, as well as the clinical and the therapy, and we really discuss our residents as well as the people out in the community and how can we impact them, and, you know, not just solely focused on our own residents.
So two things. One, the preventative is kind of like maybe a mini gym workout, if you will, but maybe a little more customized. And then two, for people that aren't staying at Edgewood, can people come in off the street and utilize your services?
Yep, yeah, very much so. And we definitely encourage that. What we'd like to do, you know, we get them in for the evaluation, and then we can kind of go from there. You know, what do they need? Do they need physical therapy? Do they need to come in 2 or 3 times a week? Or is that something where our therapist can just say, hey, here's a couple exercises, take home, try it out, and maybe your pain will be relieved, you know, within 2 or 3 weeks, and we can kind of touch and feel from there. But there's a lot of different options that we have.
Have you had some people that like never worked out in their lives, and all of a sudden like, ooh, I'm kind of into this, and now they're
exactly, yeah,
to the gym every day?
Yep, we have, and you know, we have our fitness center too right in our building, so some of them are able to go to therapy and then, you know, just do that maintenance by just going, you know, to our fitness classes, and then our fitness coordinator kind of knows what's going on too by coordinating with therapy. I mean, it's a great system.
Yeah, great service. How do people find more information?
Yep, you can give us a call at 365-8200. If you want to talk about Edgewood, you can ask for me. If you want to talk therapy, you can ask for Corey, or you can go to edgewoodhealthcare.com.
Thank you guys for coming in today.
Yeah, thank you.
Coming up on today's show, Mondays are great for taking a little time for yourself. We're talking self-care procedures available at Hair Success next.